Chaos brought about by the recent traffic gridlock on the Nairobi-Nakuru Highway, a vital corridor that serves as a critical link for regional trade. Joining us now is Mr. Agayo Ogambi, CEO of the Shippers Council of Eastern Africa, to help us unpack the far-reaching implications of this disruption. Mr. Ogambi, a very good evening and many thanks for making time for us tonight. Incidents like this don't just disrupt traffic, they cost the economy millions of shillings. What is the estimated financial losses from this gridlock, especially in regard to delayed shipments and spoiled perishable goods?
Thank you very much. The impact is huge. If you take cognizance of the fact that Mombasa is the gateway to the East African region, we have over 1,000 trucks leaving the port of Mombasa, passing through Malaba and Busia to DRC, to South Sudan, Rwanda and Burundi. So the impact is huge, not only on the transport corridor, but also in respect to the air freight, which has also suffered hugely. For example, today, trucks that left Naivasha as early as 5 a.m. Were late to deliver their consignment at the JKIA. We estimate that about 50 trucks were not able to deliver the perishables, including fresh produce, avocados and flowers at the JKIA, and the result is such that a number of freighters left without carrying the exports. So these are huge loss to businesses, and they're counting the losses, and the impact of this gridlock will be felt most probably across Europe due to the failure of the deliveries. And I think these are big challenge for Kenya as an export hub. And I think it's just prudent for us as a country to put up measures that can be able to overcome such incidents. Again, we call upon the motorists to remain disciplined, to obey the traffic rules, so that we do not experience this. The unfortunate part is that this is experienced every year around this festive time. And whereas it's important for people to join their families, I think it's prudent upon the motorists and working with the government to conform and adhere to the rules and regulations to ensure a seamless movement of trucks.
Right.
The Mai Mahiu gridlock has been impactful. Trucks have not been able to move across, and this delays is a cost to the businesses in terms of transit times and also in terms of operational costs.
Right.
And we just see this as a big loss to the Kenyan economy.
Kenya prides itself on being a logistics hub in East Africa. How does a disruption like this affect Kenya's reputation and ability as well to facilitate regional trade, especially with neighboring countries, Uganda, South Sudan, Rwanda as well?
Well, there's no doubt that Kenya is well positioned to serve the region. If you look at the current port throughput, we are the region, Mombasa port serves up to 30% of the TUs to the region. So it remains an important hub. The infrastructure has been improved, yes, but there's need to expand the Nairobi-Nakuru Highway so that we are able to accommodate the increase in terms of traffic. And we also want to appreciate railway as another model of transport that will come handy when we complete the Nairobi-Malaba track. So I think it's just important that we expedite the dwelling of the roads and also incorporate discipline. And we also want to urge the police, and they're doing a commendable job, just to ensure that there's no overlapping, that people toe the rules, and possibly to expedite and assist trucks that are moving perishables to the port and also to the airport.
All right. And perhaps finally, what policy interventions would shippers and especially traders be looking to implement now to address these challenges, especially in the short term?
I think it's just important for us as shippers, as exporters, to plan with cognizance of the fact that there's possibility for delays. A key aspect here is planning that will result to us overcoming the inevitable challenges, including this period, and actually to have the police patrol the area, and possibly to incorporate multimodal shift in transport, to incorporate rail and also to incorporate road. If we were able to facilitate movement by train, that will go a long way to support the exporters to be able to deliver on their markets.
All right, many thanks for your time, Mr. Agayo Ogambi. He is the CEO of the Shippers Council of Eastern Africa, speaking to us about the far-reaching implications of that hours-long traffic gridlock at the Nairobi-Naivasha and Mai Mahiu Road as well. More details of that in a subsequent